All right. While he is taking a piss, let me just set some guidelines. I'm not gonna entertain a bunch of tomfoolery or people just taking the shit out of it. Mr. Daquan Damas is facing some serious charges today. If I find you doing some stupid shit in the back, I'll hold you in contempt, and not the funny haha slap on the wrist contempt. I'll send you up to Bolingbrook for 60 months.
Just how serious you took Mercy's case, though, right?
Yeah, Mercy's case is still on schedule. Mr. Tinker.
No, I meant the one with what's his name, that judge that we haven't seen since that case.
All right. That being said, I'll give it 2 minutes.
All right.
All right.
Wait, hearts.
Court is officially in session.
Bye. Oh, this little bitch.
Before we start, let's have a look and just make clear what Mr. Damas is looking at today. I also want
thing that we need to address, Your Honor.
Yes, there is. In regards to the non-court charges, have they been handled? Are we only here today on the court charges?
No, they have not been handled, and there's an additional warrant for Mr. Demas that needs to be addressed as well or added.
Well, hold on now. Hold on.
Why was this not added during discovery?
Yeah, that's not. Come on, we can't work like that.
The simple fact of the matter is that there's a warrant that hasn't been addressed. He hasn't been apprehended by law enforcement or turned over.
Simple fact of the matter is it should have been addressed accordingly on a fair time.
It is for a lower charge, a lesser charge, Your Honor. How you want to handle that, Your Honor, is up to you.
All right, well, we're going to be addressing what is on the docket today. In regards to that warrant, if the police want to address that after this case, they can do that. We are only here on the docket. All right, Mr. Damas.
That's one for us, Tots.
I need you on the mic in the middle, please. Mr. Damas.
Oh, what, sir?
On the microphone in the middle.
Oh, sorry.
All right, I'm going to be...
Oh, my name is Daquan. Oh, sorry.
Yes, I'm going to be reading off your charges today, and then I want you to enter an official plea to the courts. All right. Today,
okay.
you are looking at 1 times aggravated assault and battery, 1 times evading, 1 times extortion, 1 times witness intimidation, 1 times torture, 1 times violation of a court order, 1 times kidnapping of a government official, and 1 times serial assaults and killings. How do you plead?
It was to me. I didn't do it, Your Honor. I'm not guilty.
Understood. You can head back to the bench, and we can get going.
All right.
Do we have any...
How do we need to listen to your charges? Because it don't matter, because you didn't do it.
Wait, you did.
Do we have any motions from either side?
There you are.
Motion to dismiss the witness. Motion to dismiss the witness.
Nothing?
Motion to dismiss a witness, as well as this whole case, based on lack of proof. And I want to dismiss the Dr. House as a witness, as it is a conflict of interest because he is actually Peanut's employee.
Ooh. Your rebut on that, counsel.
I plan to address the employment of Dr. Gregory House with Daily Nut News as part of testimony. I don't know what the other dismissals of witnesses are.
No, it's only dismissing the one witness.
I don't want to make this personal in here, but there is another conflict, sir, with Dr. House.
Please highlight that to the courts today.
Excuse me, this is my spot.
My client here has claimed that he has been making sexual advances on Dr. House for quite some time now, and there's some sexual tension and/or relationship there forming.
What the fuck?
I knew it!
Dr. House is my lover. I didn't want to tell Hazel, but he's been my lover this whole time.
I just heard Tart say that she was mine.
Your rebuttal, counsel.
I just think it's a messy situation, Your Honor.
I suppose, Your Honor, my rebuttal is we could hear it all on the stand, and then if you wish to dismiss after the fact, then that's up to you, Your Honor.
That's a good rebuttal.
That'd be a waste of time, Your Honor. And time is everything.
I'm amenable to hearing it up on the stand, counsel. If I do determine that the witness is biased because of the allegations made, then I will be dismissing his testimony.
Outstanding.
All right. Wonderful. Go ahead. Prosecution, your opening statement.
And let me grab the mic. Okay, Your Honor, members of the gallery, at first glance, today's case may appear complicated because of the serious charges against the defendant. But in truth, this case is pretty clear, straightforward. On June 30th, the victim, Gregory House, a pillbox hospital doctor and government employee, was attacked and subsequently required the aid of a wheelchair. We know that because the defendant perpetuated the attack and pled no contest to it and was convicted. We also know that there was a series of unwanted and unwarranted verbal and physical attacks by the defendant against the victim. How do we know that? The victim filed for a restraining order, and in that order was then renewed and extended and included statements from the victim and witnesses. We also know that the defendant was witnessed multiple times during said restraining order discussing interacting with the victim. And over that short 2-week span, the defendant caused the victim bodily harm and mental anguish. So why are we here today? Let me set the scene. July 12th. With the assistance of unknown parties, the victim was kidnapped and taken to the red garage between San Andreas and Vespucci Avenues by the defendant. In that garage, the defendant would repeatedly beat the victim. The defendant would throw him from his wheelchair and force the victim to crawl for it while the defendant moved it out of reach, tantamount to torture. During this predicated attack, it became clear that the defendant was displeased with the restraining order. The defendant was upset with the victim attempting to protect his own safety. The defendant was also based this motive off of a civil lawsuit that was ongoing. The goal was to extort and intimidate the victim into dropping those civil actions. In failing this, the defendant would then push the victim in his wheelchair to the top of the garage, staging the victim on the ramp overlooking Peaceful Street, and call for an unknown assailant to crash a car into the wheelchair, sending the victim off the roof, hurtling to the ground. And this is why today the victim, Dr. House, has the aid of a prosthetic left leg, only to add to the torture. Your Honor, the state's job today is to prove that the defendant committed these crimes, but not only that, we must emphasize that all of these were done in violation of a court order, and that the victim, on multiple occasions throughout these 2 weeks, threatened or physically attacked the victim or other members of the public, as well as law enforcement, in a serial assault spree. Today, we ask the court to consider the evidence that we will present, as it is straightforward and without doubt. Thank you.
All right. Counsel, you're opening. Go ahead.
Your Honor, people of the court, I want you all to do me a favor and forget every single thing you just heard that man say. Because since elementary school, you are taught what is fact and what is fiction. And I could tell that man was reading a fiction book because that was a load of gibberish. The fact of the matter is, my man, Peanut de Juan Dumas, did not do what they are claiming he did. He is a good man. He runs a news station, provides news to the people, keeps them updated so they can stay safe and know what's going on in the city. He is a good man. And I think it's important today to remember the famous quote. Because quite frankly, it seems like a lover's quarrel where someone's a little upset and trying to tear someone down. But you know how the cripples are. Rolling around in the wheelchairs, feeling bad for themselves. Mind you, the one rolling around back there. A poor, sad creature. And that's what we have here today. Allegations being thrown at the wall with no real proof or evidence. That is all.
Thank you, counsel. All right. Now we're moving into the main bit. Evidence and witnesses.
Sonny, if you need help.
It's going to be prosecution first. Once they're done, I'm moving it over to the defense. Go ahead, prosecution.
All right. Prosecution calls their first witness, Sonny Prince.
Sonny! Big stepper.
Forte, you want to swear in the witnesses?
East side.
Hey, stop
Yeah,
trying to
sure.
me.
All right. Come swimming.
Over here.
Yes, right over there.
Sonny, can you hear me, Sonny?
Yeah.
Yeah. You swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you. Let's start off with a good one. Ravage.
No, I don't know that guy.
You don't
What?
know? You swear?
I swear I don't know.
I swear in, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Prince, if you could just use the microphone. Counsel, you can go ahead.
All right. Hello. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well today. Could you go ahead and state your
Leading.
name, rank, and occupation for me?
Yeah, my name's Sonny Prince. I'm a corporal with the Los Santos Police Department.
Okay. Do you recall the events of July 12th, what you were doing?
I do.
Okay. And on July 12th, did you
Bullshit.
respond to an incident near or at the Red Garage?
I did.
And can you, in your own words, give a brief summation of what happened there?
We received a 911 call, or potentially a 311 call, I can't remember, from a Hazel Luna that there was an individual that was thrown off the top of Red Garage. Upon arriving on the scene, the building on top or next to Peaceful, where when you like take the Red Garage jump to that building, you know what I'm talking about? Know that building?
I'm familiar. Yes.
Okay. That building, there was an individual that was on top of that building, and it was Dr. Gregory House. He was in critical condition at the time. He had been missing a leg, and we gave him medical, and we transported him to the hospital as soon as we could.
Okay. All right. At this point in time, Your Honor, from the report that was submitted in evidence 3006, there is an image of the 311. Would I call on the witness to actually read out what is in that 311 and who it came from?
Would you like me to read it out now?
Yes, please.
It's a 311 non-medical emergency from Hazel Luna. And it says, I think a doctor just fell off the roof or fell off the Red Garage top floor. He landed by the bushes.
Okay. Did you respond to this 311?
I did.
To Hazel Luna?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have a discussion with Hazel Luna?
No, I could not find anybody on scene at the time.
So you didn't see any suspects, any witnesses?
Nope, just House. Dr. House.
And where was House exactly?
He was on the roof of the building next to Red Garage, so it would have been the east building.
East building. Okay.
Like on the opposite side of Peaceful.
And you had stated that he was unconscious and his leg was severed.
Yes, I believe at the time we were able, he did become conscious at one point in time during it, but yes, his leg was severed.
Was his leg, without being too gory, was it on scene at his location?
Oh yeah, it was nasty.
When he came to, did he say anything to you?
That would have been later at the hospital, I believe, when I took his statement after he had woke up. Because I believe when he became conscious at the time, it was just a bunch of agonizing pain and screaming and yelling.
I understand. When you took his statement, do you recall what was said in it?
Yes. I mean, I'd have to reread up on it, but I do remember parts of it.
The parts you remember, what can you recall?
Well, because we don't really do statements like we used to. So, he put in the statement himself, and then obviously I read over it. So it wasn't like he verbally told me the statement. But he had said that he was kidnapped and he was taken to the top of Red Garage. An individual with an Indian accent, who he identified as Peanut, because per other multiple reports, that was Peanut's way of contacting or I guess speaking to Dr. House. Essentially said some things along the lines of, you think you can keep that Viagra from me, or you think you think suing me is going to do anything, stuff along those lines.
Do you know who Peanut is in reference in this?
I do.
Are they in this courtroom today?
They are.
And who would that be?
Be Daquan Dumbass. His street name is Peanut.
Oh. Okay. All right. Excellent. Thank you. No further question.
Thank you, counsel. At defense, you're cross. Go ahead.
Sonny, just to reiterate, in the 311 call, did it state that Dr. House was under attack?
It didn't specifically state Dr. House, no.
What did it say?
Just said a doctor.
Said what?
Not House by name. He was pushed off of the red garage.
You stated
not-
he fell off the roof.
Not under. Pushed or fell, whatever the thing says.
Well, it's
that I read
very
out.
different, push and fell.
I did read it, so my statement would be on record for that. You're
Okay,
asking
why
me to
are you now
recall,
saying he was pushed?
well, if you're asking me to recall, I'd have to bring up the report for what that said.
Please, because at this point I'm confused. Because now you're giving me two different answers. I'm sure you can pick up on that, Your Honor.
So in the 311 call, it did say just fell off of red garage.
Your Honor, I'm going to motion to strike this witness as biased. He's clearly trying to paint a different narrative, saying he was pushed off when the 301 said he fell off. Very different.
Well, his statement did say he was pushed off. So
I'm gonna
when
object
that
to
came
Your
in,
Honor.
Well,
What
I
is
asked
your-
about the 311.
1 second, Mr. Kibben. There's an objection. What is the objection, counsel?
This will fall under just simple asked and answered. It was stated on the record exactly what was in this, so rehashing this and going on for the next 2 minutes seems to be kind of a waste of the court's time.
Well, it's a waste of the court's time to lie on the stand.
I'm gonna overrule the objection for now. Go ahead.
could you
Okay.
restate what you're asking? Sorry.
So the 301 said he fell off the roof.
Correct.
Okay, let's make that very clear. I don't want you spewing any lies to the courtroom here. Now,
Let's see what he's doing. He's trying to discredit witnesses.
did anyone identify Daquan Dumas on the scene?
Objection? Asked and answered.
Alright, mate.
Overruled. That was asked in direct.
Hold on.
It's not yet been asked in cross.
Correct,
Go ahead,
Your Honor.
Mr.
It
Good.
is indeed answered. He stated that there is nobody that he saw as a witness or a suspect.
Mr. Thoughts, I overruled your objection. Go ahead.
Could you say it one more time?
Did anyone witness or identify Daquan Dumas on scene?
Not on scene.
Okay, that's all.
Redirect?
Yep, absolutely. All right, Sonny. Very simple. Just to restate. Were you able to speak with the texter for the 311?
Objection, Your Honor.
What is your
That's an
objection,
answer.
counsel? I'm gonna overrule that for now. Go ahead, counsel.
I was not.
Excellent. No further question.
Would you like to mark him for recall? Defense? Defense counsel.
That's it from us, Your Honor.
Alright. You may step down, Mr. Prince.
Thank you.
Your next witness. State.
Yeah. State calls Oliver Smith to the stand.
Good luck, DC.
Alright, Mr. Smith. Please raise your hand for me. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury?
Yes.
Thank you. You can go ahead, counsel.
Excellent. All right. Could you go ahead and state your name, occupation, and rank for me, please?
My name is Oliver Smith, work in the LSPD, and the rank is Deputy Chief.
Okay, just to confirm, you using the microphone in front of you there, sir?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Were you on duty on July 12th?
Yes, I was.
Did you respond to this incident in question?
Yes.
Okay. What was your role?
My role was to overlook the scene. I didn't find Mr. House. It was stated he was in a bush, but I didn't find him. So Sonny
You did not
and someone else did find him.
Okay. Did you see this 311 that we've been discussing?
Yes, I was the one that took a picture of it and put it in the report. Yes.
Okay. You took the photo, put it in the report.
Mhm.
Did you respond to the 311?
I gave Luna a call, actually.
You
Called
gave,
her back.
okay, gave them a call. Did they respond?
Yes, I tried to get her statement. She was saying that she just drove by and saw a doctor fall off the red garage.
He's not doing bad,
She was
Admin.
just driving by and saw a doctor fall off the garage. A doctor.
Yes.
I see what his strategy is in this. And it's going to be up to Todd
Did
to...
you know where Miss Luna was at the time? Did she indicate?
She stated she was at Pillbox.
At Pillbox.
But he's not doing bad.
Did she state where she was when she saw this incident?
Not that I can recall.
Okay, perfect. Nope, awesome. Thank you. That's all my questions.
In the fucking bush. That's not a bush, but okay. Alright, Council, you're cross.
Okay. Did you or any other officers identify the quantum mass on this scene?
No, there was no one else on the scene.
That's all.
Thank you, Council. Redirect.
No further questions. None yet.
Alright. You may step down, Mr. Smith.
Thank you.
I like this. It's quick. I love this. Alright, prosecution, your next witness.
Is Hazel Luna in the crowd today in the audience?
I'll take that as a no.
Okay, fair enough. The state does have questions for Miss Luna, so if she does appear, we will reserve the right to call her forth.
Hazel and Zulu usually aren't around today.
Oh, 10-4.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, then, yeah, state will call Dr. Gregory House.
Alright, Mr. House.
It's not lupus.
Oh, hello, Hazel. What's up? Where are you going?
Dino.
Why are you...
Alright, Mr. House, if you can raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright. He's been sworn in. You can go ahead, counsel. Well, this is
Okay.
going to be the juicy witness.
Could you go ahead and state your name, your occupation for me?
Yeah, Dr. Gregory House. I am a doctor at Pillbox Medical.
Being a doctor at Pillbox Medical, does that make you a government employee?
Yes.
Okay. Can you recall, and this is going to take a bit of time, I'm going to build some background, but can you recall June 30th?
Yes.
I see what they're doing.
Did you know the defendant on June 30th?
Yes.
How did you know the defendant?
I was his doctor from time to time when he came in, and I also did an inspection at his property due to him having multiple prescriptions.
Okay. On June 30th, were you attacked?
Yes.
Do you know by who?
Yes.
Who was it?
That man. Right there.
Hey, baby.
Like to point out for the court that he is pointing at the defendant.
Miss you, baby.
Oh my
Understood.
God, they're so in love.
Do you want me to point again?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Save it for the bedroom.
Did this attack confine you to a wheelchair?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know why the defendant attacked you on June 30th?
No.
None whatsoever.
No.
Did you file a restraining order against the defendant?
Yes. As soon as I woke up from the ICU.
As soon as you woke up. So it was predicated from this attack.
Yes.
Do you remember when the restraining order was set to expire?
I believe either 48 or 72 hours. I don't remember.
Did the defendant continue to have interactions with you?
Yes.
Did you then file to extend the restraining order?
Objection. Leading.
It's not a leading question. I never asked a question that proposes an answer.
You literally just did, Your Honor.
I'm gonna overrule for now. Answer the question, Mr. House.
I thought I did. What was the question?
If you had filed an extension for the restraining order.
Yes.
Okay. You recall when that was set to expire?
The 22nd, I believe. It was 2 weeks, the max they could offer.
During your interactions prior to, actually, pause, let me read. Did the defendant continue to have interactions with you even after the extension?
Yes. He broke the restraining order not long after I got it, when he was informed by the judges not to call me, not to contact me, and if we were in the hospital to go separate ways.
So the courts did inform the defendant, to your knowledge?
Yes, it was witnessed by, I believe, 2 judges, a lawyer, and myself.
You remember which judges?
Elliot Capecci, Dan West, and my lawyer, who I don't remember who it was at the time. I think maybe Larry Lewis.
Okay. Were any of these interactions threatening or violent?
All of them.
All of them? All of them. Can you recall how many of these have occurred?
Well, after the first incident, there was
Yes.
one in a car. Then
Also,
one attempted kidnapping and one
both
actual
remember his
kidnapping.
statement is
One
evidence. I have to
assault
weigh that.
in his news van.
It's gonna be up
Another
to
kidnapping.
K and them to
and
dispute
stabbing.
his
Another
testimony.
stabbing. That's what I
So
remember
remember
off the top of my
when
head.
he's testifying
6
and answering questions,
additional
I take
incidents.
that as fact. And then when K goes up
Did
and
you ever seek out
disputes
law
that,
enforcement assistance?
Objection. Leading.
I was simply making a statement, then asking a question, Your Honor.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
sustain.
you just let him into the question. Thank
I'm
you.
gonna sustain.
You're going to
Yes,
Oh, wow,
I've
just do it
sustained
to
the
judge again.
objection.
Put your claws away,
What was
Forrest.
law enforcement's response to any of these?
In my opinion, it wasn't the best. I felt like it wasn't taken that seriously. The CID department we had
Falcon,
before
yeah.
was
Welcome
not
in,
the
Poe.
best. And I was not the only one to be let down.
We're going to focus on you, Dr. House. Does the defendant make you afraid of your personal safety, including your life?
Objection. Leading.
Again, not a leading question.
Your Honor, that literally is a leading question. Makes you.
All right.
Simply
Firstly,
asking-
I don't need feedback from the peanut gallery. Secondly, I'm gonna overrule the objection for now. Go ahead.
Could you say that again for me?
Again, does the defendant make you afraid for your personal safety or your life?
Yes, when he kidnapped me for the first
I'm
time,
quiet
he
from
literally said
Ultraminds.
he doesn't care that there's law enforcement there, and threw me out my wheelchair and beat me in front of an officer, then ran to his car and proceeded to get away for the 30th time.
He's probably
Where
texting
were
me.
you on July 12th?
Firing me.
I believe the courthouse.
The court. Do you recall any people of note around you that day?
I saw a man come up to me, who I later identified as that man. But when I was going up to the courthouse, there was no one.
When you say that man, who do you mean?
I didn't know straight away, but I later found out that it was Mr. Dumbass who came up behind me.
Were you kidnapped from the courthouse?
Yeah, he grabbed onto my wheelchair and dragged me further away. I believe Judge Dan West saw this and was watching from a distance. He pushed me down the stairs and into oncoming traffic and was laughing. He then radioed to his friends to get the car. At that point, one of my lawyers, Jean Claire, saw and tried to intervene, where Peanut tried to get in his car, and he told me that it wasn't over and he will get me, but he's not scared to do it in front of law enforcement, where he threw me out.
Okay. After that, were you taken to Red Garage at any point?
Yes, later in the day, the individual came up behind me at the courthouse with a knife. He told me if I said anything, he was going to slit my throat. He wheeled me around the corner, and round the corner there was a cocky individual saying, "Ah, Dr. House!" And he pushed me down the stairs, and they got me into the car, and they told me to bring my wheelchair. They took me to a garage.
At Red Garage, did you recognize anybody?
Not straight away. I knew who it was from the way and the things he was saying, but I couldn't recognize him until more was said that only he would know.
How did you recognize the assailant then?
He was talking about the court case and how I'm a snitch, and he told me sensitive patient doctor information that no one else would know.
Were any threats made to you at Red Garage?
Yes, he was saying that if I did not give him his Viagra prescription, then more harm was going to happen. And he was saying that if I didn't drop the court case, then there wasn't going to be anyone to sue him, referring to me being dead, because he was going to throw me off the building.
Do you recall being wheeled to the top of Red Garage?
Yeah, Peanut isn't that strong, so it took him a little bit, but when he got me to the end, he was chatting shit, and then he told his friends to do it, and a vehicle drove into me at full speed. The sick motherfucker had a camera out.
He filmed or took photos?
I don't know, I
Objection,
just saw
leading.
a camera.
I'm asking
Sorry.
for clarity. I want to know if you filmed it or if you took photos.
He already said what he said. You're trying to lead him to say what you want him to say.
I'm gonna sustain. I'm pissing off.
I'll move off that point. It's irrelevant anyway. Okay.
It is leading.
What were the injuries resulting from this interaction?
I lost my leg. And I furthered my previous injuries.
Lost your leg, furthered your previous injuries. Jesus. Okay. Did these attacks stop after that?
No.
When did they?
Only when he eventually got caught.
Do you know when he he eventually got caught?
No.
If it please the court, June 15th is when Mr. Damas said entered in no contest plea for the original assault on the 30th. Should be after this time.
We ain't ask all that.
Understood. Thank you, counsel.
Mm-hmm. Do you still
They're actually
feel
behaving
fear
pretty well.
whenever you're around the defendant?
Objection.
On what grounds, counsel?
Relevant speculation.
I think it's highly relevant
Throw a couple
considering
in
the
there.
court case.
Hearsay, all that.
All right, I'm gonna overrule for now as highly relevant to the case itself and the charges pressed. So go ahead, answer the
Could you
question.
repeat the question?
Fucking hell, does no one pay attention?
Do you still feel fear?
Answer the
feel
fucking
fear, rather,
question. Holy
in the
shit.
presence of the defendant?
He definitely has a bit of a temper problem, so if he gets heated, definitely.
I'd object to that,
I
but
seem to know him very well.
Don't think that answered my question, Dr. House. Yes or no?
I said
Are you-
definitely.
Are you afraid? Okay. Are you currently employed by Daily Nut News?
Yes.
When did you take that employment?
Did you say when?
Yes.
A little after the last attack stopped, which was not when he got caught. There was one other after that, I believe, but a little bit later on, he was hiring, and us government officials aren't paid the best, so I needed to make a living.
Okay. According to your profile, you're a manager at Daily Nut News.
Yes.
not for long. Not for long.
Why did you take employment?
Objection, asked and answered? Didn't we just ask that?
I think it's a little deeper than simply money.
Well, you're trying to get an answer you're looking for that you didn't get before.
All right, I'm sustaining on Austin answered. Yeah, you're
Okay.
looking for different answers. Ask those questions instead of the same.
Did you attempt to bury the hatchet between you and the defendant?
Yes, I tried to. When I was disappointed in CID, I suggested possibly dropping the civil case, and he said that I guess everything would stop if the civil case, wasn't there.
Objection, irrelevance at this point, Your Honor. We're just going on and on about nothing.
I think this is highly relevant information, and considering that the counsel himself was trying to have this witness thrown off of the case to begin with on these grounds, I think it's very important.
The grounds were sexual acts, and he brought up Viagra.
I'm gonna overrule for now. Answer the question, Mr. House.
Sorry, could you repeat that? Tots.
Trying to recall the exact verbiage because you did answer it.
Objection, asked and answered.
Sustained.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. I have no further questions for you, Dr. House.
All right.
I'll make this quick. Doctor, what is Viagra used for?
To increase the
Objection. Not in scope.
He brought up
Once did I
Viagra.
bring it up?
He said the client was asking, or the suspect was asking him for Viagra.
All
State
right.
never asked about prescriptions.
It's gonna be.
Cross-examine. He brought it up.
It's gonna be over. It's gonna be overruled. Witness did bring up the Viagra prescription while answering your questions, counsel. So it's well within scope.
I'm good to answer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will increase blood flow to a man's genitalia. It can help with erectile dysfunction.
Okay. Just curious. You stated that you identified the suspect because he was talking about things that were only related to things that he would know. Did you ever see his face?
No, not in that specific incident.
So the incident at the garage where you fell off the top, you never saw his face.
Correct.
And what about the incident prior?
Which one?
So you're my.
The one prior. When Tarts was asking you, there was two different situations.
We talked about a lot. I'm not sure which one you're on about.
Okay. Any of these incidents, did you see Daquan Dumas's face?
Yes.
Which one?
The first one, when he got out of a van, it was his news van, and dangled me over the railings. When he kidnapped me at the hospital, he had no mask. Someone witnessed him taking me in. But when he came out later with cops, he had a motorbike helmet on.
And where's that witness today?
I do not see him here, but I believe he's around.
So you're the only one that can attest that it was Daquan Dumas that day.
That day, yes, but I believe on the first incident, there were other officers, many that saw him.
What day did that happen?
The 30th of July.
The 30th of July. And that's more than 30 days ago?
Sorry, it might have been June. I don't remember which one it is. 30th of July or June, one of them. I guess it's 30 days ago, yeah.
Point of clarity, Your Honor.
Wait, was it June or July?
I got a point of clarity for you, Your Honor. I can probably clear this up pretty quick.
I don't need counsel. Answer the questions, Mr. House.
What are we in now? Are we in August? Yeah, so June.
Yeah, you said July 30th, but it was June 30th.
Yeah,
no?
sorry, I meant June 30th. I got
So that's over a month ago?
correct, yeah, I believe that is.
Exactly.
So the only incident where you're stating you saw Daquan Dumas personally was over 30 days ago.
Negative.
Well, you just said it was June 30th.
Yeah, but there was also an incident on the 17th where he took me into the cafeteria of the hospital and told me if I didn't drop my court case, he was gonna kill me, and if I didn't give him his Viagra prescription, he was gonna take my other leg. And there was a witness, but yeah.
Well, when I first asked you this, you stated the two situation before, and nothing about that one.
No, I said the one on the 30th and the other kidnapping, which was the 17th of July.
If you're so afraid of Daquan Dumas, as you stated, why do you work for him?
Well, I work there now, and I am definitely afraid to disappoint, but it does pay the bills. I do
weird.
my. Am I good to carry on, or I don't know if I have to stop talking when he
If you
talks.
want to continue to lie on stand, go ahead.
Okay.
Objection, Your Honor. Badgering the witness.
I'm gonna have to sustain, Mr. Cabun. It's a little
Objection,
bit of
Your Honor.
badgering.
Perjury.
I'm
He stated
looking
he
at
was
all the
afraid of
facts.
him on the stand, but why would you go and search out a job for a man that you're afraid of? Like I said, lover's quarrel, Viagra, sex, you name it. This is all lies up here.
State would like to highlight that while I was questioning on this exact point, I was overruled to stop questioning on this exact point.
Missed you, baby. I missed you.
What the fuck?
Alright, Mr. Cabun, please proceed.
That
not?
is all, Your Honor.
Alright. Any redirect?
No, Your Honor.
No, Mr. House, you may step down.
Oh fuck.
Any other witnesses? State?
No, Your Honor. The state has no further witnesses.
Alright. Are you resting at this point, or do you have any evidence you wish to highlight to the court?
The evidence to highlight in the court is what has been made available within the docket.
All right.
Specifically the 311 call and the cases therefore.
All right. Understood. All right, defense, the floor's yours. You can call up your witnesses.
We don't have any witnesses, Your Honor.
All right. Anything you wish to highlight in the evidence for me to look up?
Evidence? There's no evidence against him. I
I knew it was going to say that.
want to highlight that there is no evidence, Your Honor.
Understood.
Big old dick.
Just testimony from a broken-hearted man.
I love that this is
crippled.
under an hour.
Probably brain damage because he's wearing a helmet. We should actually factor that in. Do you have any brain trauma? Let's factor in his brain trauma. Yeah,
All right.
I want to draw his injuries into evidence as he has fucking brain trauma.
Understood. With that said, we're moving into closings. Would counsels need time to prepare closing, or are you ready to go?
Yes, Your Honor. Need a few
I'm
minutes.
ready.
Please. I just need a couple minutes.
All right. We're going into recess for 5 minutes, and then we're moving into closings.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. We're back in session. Prosecution, your closing statement.
Okay. Simple and straightforward. All this was. Today's case, while serious in allegations, demonstrates the defendant, as identified by the victim through multiple interactions, intimate personal knowledge from a medical standpoint, and direct concern with 2 different civil cases, predicated the serious charges as levied against him. Within the docket itself, evidence from the main case file and an expanded statement from the victim spell out the interactions in horrifying detail. Unfortunately, the court didn't get a chance to hear from the witness who had 311 and how there's a conflict. That the statement that were the 311 that came in stated a person, though their statement to, according to law enforcement, said doctor. We'll never know how they knew it was a doctor. However, the state believes that Dr. House, while taking employment with Daily Nut News for his own reasons, is questionable at best. It was an attempt to try and bury the hatchet. But this does not exonerate the defendant from the charges.
You think he was
We ask that the
using
court find him guilty
ChatGPT?
on all charges and levy a verdict in accordance to how the court feels that that should be done. Thank you.
All right. Closing statement, Mr. Cabon.
Your Honor, people of the court, today
Y'all really think he was
we have
doing that?
witnessed that there is no witnesses. Just an alleged victim who's throwing out wild assumptions and accusations based off of assumptions themselves. No one
Dr.
identified
Cal, thank you for the
my
follow.
client on any of these scenes. Not a picture, not a face, not a word. Because the fact of the matter is, we're dealing with a man that fell off a parking garage and suffered severe injuries. And I think his testimony today shows that his brain is a bit wishy-washy. Talking about Viagra this, Viagra that. I think we all realize today he needs to look inside and fix not only what's wrong with him physically, as he is crippled, but fix what's wrong with him mentally. And leave my poor client alone. If that man is so traumatized, why would he seek out a job to go work for Mr. Dumas? When there's many other
Tom,
news
thank you
stations.
for the follow.
Matter of fact, many other jobs out there to earn money. Why would he do that as a doctor? Doctors are known to be one of the highest earners. Yet, a man he's so afraid of, he decided to go and work for him. Seems like a lover's quarrel to me. So I ask you all to look at the evidence and realize there is no evidence. Just a bunch of baloney.
Thank you, counsel. All right, court's going to go into recess. I will inform the clerks when I'm ready to come out. Feel free to move around. Don't burn the building down. There's a lot to go through, so it might take me just a little bit longer than usual. And then I'll be out with a verdict as soon as I can.
Disgusting.
All right, court's back in session.
Yeah, he posted. He said he had to pull up OnlyFans to finish.
All right. Apologies for the delay. There were a lot of charges to go through, and I had to make sure on each and every charge. I've carefully reviewed the testimony given today, the reports, the photographic evidence, and submissions presented to the courts. There's no dispute that Mr. Gregory House suffered serious injuries or the grave criminal acts occurred. The issue before the court is whether the state has proven beyond a reasonable doubt that Mr. Daquan Damas committed each offense charged. With respect to report 2392, the evidence in that specific report is very clear. The defendant was identified by responding officers while unmasked, immediately identified by the victim, and fled from law enforcement. The court is satisfied that the state has met its burden. Accordingly, the defendant is found guilty of aggravated assault and battery and evading. Now, the charges arising on report 3006 present a different issue. The court accepts that Dr. House was kidnapped, assaulted, and subjected to horrific violence. However, the state must also prove beyond a reasonable doubt that this defendant was responsible. The state's case on identity rests largely on Dr. House's recognition of the defendant's voice and prior familiarity. While the court does not find Dr. House dishonest, it must carefully assess the weight of that evidence. The court also considers that following these alleged events, Dr. House accepted employment with the defendant and expressed a willingness to resolve his pending civil action in an effort to bury the hatchet. While this does not invalidate his testimony, it is difficult for me to believe that with the allegations of kidnapping, torture, and permanent maiming only weeks earlier, when viewed alongside the absence of independent evidence placing the defendant at the scene, the court is left with a reasonable doubt as to the identity of the perpetrator. Therefore, the court is unable to conclude that the state has met its burden of proof. Accordingly, the defendant, Mr. Daquan Damas, is found not guilty on extortion, witness intimidation, torture, violation of a court order, kidnapping of a government official, and serial assaults and killings. So ruled.
Your Honor, just one point of note. On 2349, or 94 rather, Mr. Damas actually pled no contest to those charges, so that the original outset,
Yes, I'm only addressing the
think he-
charges presented to the
Okay,
court
fair
today,
enough.
2392
Okay.
and 3006. That is the ruling of the court. The only guilty charges today will be aggravated assault and battery and evading on report 2392.
Your Honor, it's to my belief that what you're charging him with happened past the statute of limitations on that specific charge.
And he pled no contest to those to begin with, so I have no contention
Oh,
on
did
those
it?
charges.
He didn't plead. He didn't plead guilty.
Oh, is it? It says no contest.
I pleaded not guilty. What is he talking about?
It is beyond statute, so I have no contention on those charges.
Yep. The one you put charge him guilty for is past statute of limitation.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Mr. K.
If the state agrees, then those charges will be dropped.